Well, I'm on the farm today, kind of in a hurry. The creek is really low. Even though the flags are still, there's a breeze and the trees down there are kind of shaking a little bit, but they're thunder clouds and thunders. I can hear some thunder off in the distance. Massey Ferguson 1105. The Krone mower conditioner right back there. I showed it on another video, but I've got a seal on the front radial pump that's about to come loose, and when it does, hydraulic oil will go everything. But I've been advised to run it until that happens, and then get it fixed, or run it till it doesn't happen and get it fixed anyway. It's a lot easier without a camera. Need to add a little fuel, but I think I'm okay. Alright, so today I'm going to be mowing in high range first gear, multi-power low. I may go to multi-power high. If I go to multi-power high, I'm doing like 7 miles an hour. But in any event, let's cut some hay. This hay is spanking dry. It's been hot, been really hot all day today, really. My big challenge is going to be finding the middle to go back down that way and wind up with parallel windrows when I'm all done. I won't be going around and around. Well, this is kind of my best guess, but I'm not halfway. Grass gets pretty tall out in here. You can see it up on my wheels, up on the hay, up on the Krone. lot of green grass. Essentially our second cut, coming up into the dried up stems. This is July the 13th. We would like to have this cut June the 13th. So in many ways, this is our first and second cut rolled into one. Just kind of hoping I don't encounter a deer out in here. Got the AC going. Really nice. One thing about letting the hay go so long and not cutting it, besides the stems kind of turning brown, is you start getting other weeds growing in. Milkweed starts coming in. It appears to be pretty much minimal, but if you just let it go, that's exactly what will happen. So this cut is it's an after work cut. I didn't take any vacation, half a day vacation or anything like that. And that's the way I'm gonna try and do this. Hoping to do 200 or 300 bales. Today is Tuesday. I might have mentioned July 13th. But we'll try to bale this hay on Friday after work. Kind of what I got in mind is to cut it tonight. I'll let it sit all day tomorrow. I'll come back up here tomorrow evening. I'll tear this out. It's calling for some thunderstorms. I don't know if it's a guarantee they're going to hit or not. I'm kind of taking a chance on this hay, and that's part of the reason why I'm not knocking down the balance of the field, because I don't know what the rain's going to do. I'm willing to take a chance on this much hay, but I'll be probably tearing, raking, and baling this hay by myself. And if I get it on the wagons Friday night and hustle them into the barn, I'll unload them over the weekend where it's really calling for some heavier thunderstorms. I'm cutting at a high stubble, somewhere between 4 and 5 inches. I like for this grass hay to kind of be held up off the ground to dry. But I also want the grass to recover. I'm guessing it was alfalfa. I probably cut it all the way to the ground. I gather alfalfa has such a big taproot that, you know, that's okay. What I'm after here, you know, we cut the perimeter of the field, and we got that hay up. What I'm after here, by cutting that perimeter, is it gives me the headlands. That bale thrower, the pan kicker, you know, it's the less turns you have, the better. Obviously, I can deal with them, but what I'm after here are just nice straight ruts, and try to keep as many bales on the wagon as possible. I'm notorious for sending them over the side and sometimes over the back. We're going to do one or two things with these fields this fall, this field and my west field. We're either going to hit it with Roundup and start over, or we're going to just really heavily overseed with Timothy. But I want to get Timothy back in here. It's in here, it's just not as dominant as it has been in the past. Life's a lot easier with straight windrows, and you know, out here in the mountains are kind of hard to come by. But you know, down in the Midwest and places like that, I gotta believe it's really nice having these great big long fields that might be a mile or so long. I've got all my wagons empty from the last cut, and I think at the beginning of the video you saw one of them sitting down there, and I'll have the other ones out ready to go. I got to do a little repair on that other wagon. I sent a bale through the air to hit one of the boards on the back and broke it in half. One of these days I may have some hay racks, kicker racks. It's got steel sides on it, tubular sides. Kicked it up to multi-power high. Seems like when I get on out into that area right there, it's getting pretty thick. So I don't want to overdo it. I don't think I would, but there's a substantial amount of green growth down at the bottom. This is actually going to make some pretty decent hay. You know, everybody goes, a lot of haymakers, not everybody, but a lot of haymakers, they just really get concerned when the grass starts firing off brown on the stems. But you know, sooner or later, basically the second cut starts coming in. And definitely seeing it here. Definitely seeing it here. I'll check back here in just a little bit. There's an enormous amount of green undergrowth in here. I'm right surprised. I mean, obviously, you got the brown stems where they've gone mature, but I'll tell you, the growth underneath is it's probably half as tall as the stems. So I'm very pleased with that. I think this hay is going to test out pretty good, and be interesting to see what it looks like in the bale. The vitals on the Massey Ferguson are looking pretty good. The water's not even on the tick mark to the right. Oil pressure's good. Need a little bit of fuel before I go out again with this thing. Got the AC on, blowing, it feels good. Unless the seal blows on that radial pump, I'm hoping this is going to be a very good day. So when I go to bale this hay, one of the things I'll do is I'm trying to pack as many bales on the wagons. You know, I'm not a good, I've talked about it before, I'm not a good guesser as to how many bales I'm going to get. So really prefer to pack the bales on the kicker wagons and wind up with the last one, you know, maybe half full. It's not good to have hay on the ground ready to bale and no wagons to put it in, and if I'm the only guy up here, which I may be when I bale, then I need to get as much on the wagons as possible. Now, when you look down there to the end, it's wider down there than it is up here, because as only I can do, I've mowed myself a nice long triangle, so I'll be coming out to a point here pretty soon. Now, this is what's nice about a disc mower conditioner. I can lower that thing down and come back down along this strip like I'm doing, where I cut myself a triangle. And unlike a sickle mower conditioner like my Heston or a New Holland, the disc mower conditioner, the Krone, it don't care. So no jams, no clogs. Just a nice clean cut. We're gonna be done here pretty soon. I'm hoping that somebody that needs the rain will get it. I just hope it doesn't fall on this farm. over the course of the next three or 4 days. Whoop, wrong lever. I'll do that. Seems like every hay season is different. Last year everything was stars lined up. We had a lot of rain, but we were able to get hay. And the difference was last year, hang on, I didn't talk it. I missed the script. But this year the hay has not come all at once. It just keeps raining every 2 or 3 days. We'll get a rain every 2 or 3 days. So it's kept us out of the field. I don't like it, but it is what it is. Starting to get a little regrowth around the perimeter of this field, but it's pretty insignificant. I haven't hit it with any fertilizer. Maybe I should, but I'll be pretty glad to escape this hay season in one piece. It's been enjoyable, but the way the rain has been, it's been kind of difficult. I guess if you like to ride around on a tractor, you know, from that standpoint, it's probably a pretty good year. But, you know, last year we got everything cut really quickly, and that was it. Put the equipment away and sell the hay, wait on the second cut. This year is just cut 200 or 300 bales. Come back and cut another 200 or 300 bales. You know, when you're army of one, making hay like I do, you know, working around a day job, this is about as good as it gets. And it's not bad, really. I'm hoping when I retire, I can devote a whole lot more time. I hope my health is good. I'd like to, as I mentioned before, like one of my buddies and his uncle and friend, I'd like to have my health and be a geriatric farmer one of these days. I'm hopeful that I can farm well on up into my 70s, and who knows, the way medicine's going. Let me finish up this little triangle, and then we'll get out and take a look-see. So that's the last little slice of it. Take a look. The first thing is, I don't see any oil coming off that seal, so that's a good thing. There's a clump of grass under the drawbar. You know, I was cleaning that tractor up one time, found a corn stalk up in there, so I guess that tractor in its previous life had been out in the cornfield. I know it had duals on it when I bought it. While I'm kind of letting it idle there, walk out here and take a look at this hay. You can see my stubble, and I mean, I think it looks pretty good. See all that green in there? All that green undergrowth? I mean, obviously I've got this, but then I got all of this, and so I think it's actually going to make some pretty decent hay. Like I mentioned, in some ways when you wait a long time to cut like this, one of your challenges is you know, the weed pressure starts coming in, milkweed and some other undesirables. But I really didn't notice that tonight. I actually did not see a single milkweed in here, but I may have missed it. I also didn't see a deer in here, but I may have missed that too. But I don't think I didn't see any deer at all. Hopefully by this time of year they're kind of up and running around, and they're out of this field. The skies have cleared a little bit. Definitely better than what they were before. I'm hoping the sun will go down and things will be calm, and there's still a chance for some rain tomorrow, which would be Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. I think look quite favorable as far as not having rain, but again, we're talking about the weather. So that's kind of the video. Hope you've enjoyed it, and we'll be out here tomorrow night tedding this stuff up. I may or may not make a video on that. I'll have the Massey 50 out here on that. We like our Massey Fergusons on this farm. I always try to wear a Massey Ferguson hat when I'm running a Massey Ferguson tractor. I don't know why. I got a Krone hat too. So the Massey Ferguson 1105, Krone 2801cv, haying continues on this farm. We'll talk to you later.